Good afternoon, Jets Nation. Welcome to the Jets Show, and the Jets will be playing their third and final preseason game on Sunday. So here's everything you need to know about what to expect from our starters, the offense, the defense, and whether or not we will win. So without any hesitation, let's get it started. So Robert Saleh has come out and said that the Jets will be playing their starters for a quarter to a quarter and a half on Sunday. There's been no word said about how long the Giants starters will play, if they play at all. They are still undecided, so they could play the same amount as the Jets, or of course they might not play at all. So if the Jets are going up against backups for the entire time they're in, definitely expect them to have some success. But if the Giants and Jets starters both are going up against each other, I do think it will be a competitive matchup. Joint practices were pretty uneventful. Both teams are kind of just playing good football. I do wish to see the New York Jets defense do a better job against Daniel Jones, if of course we're going up against him, because he was almost perfect yesterday in joint practices. His only incompletion was an interception of Bryce Hall. I mean, that's pretty crazy. So hopefully the Jets can do a better job of stopping him in the game if he, of course, does play. And the Jets offense, I think, will do pretty good. They did in the joint practices, so hopefully it can stay the same. So now let's go ahead and talk about our second and third string offense, what to expect from them. So the Jets' two backup offenses have been two completely different stories. The one led by Mike White doesn't have a lot of momentum and juice, led the New York Jets to losing in the football game, and just didn't really look too good. The one with Chris Streveler, though, a lot of momentum, a lot of juice, and led the New York Jets to 2 comeback wins. Of course, if we see Mike White play in this game, I'm not expecting a lot from him, and I don't really think the Jets offense is going to do a whole lot with Mike White in. But with Chris Streveler in this football game, I'm expecting a lot of good plays. I'm expecting touchdowns to be scored, and I'm expecting the Jets backup offense to do well. I mean, that's the implication we've got from these 2 preseason games, and I think it will continue in this game as well. Now, what to expect from the Jets' backup defense? Well, last week, we all know we didn't really do an amazing job when it came to stopping the pass. Last week, Giants backup quarterback Davis Webb threw for over 200 yards and led the Giants to a comeback win. He wants to win that backup quarterback spot. He's going to be playing for it this week. And if the New York Jets haven't found an answer for stopping the pass with our backup defense, I expect them to struggle and give up a lot of yards once again this week. I mean, unless we found, a solution to stopping it, I feel like it continues this week, and Davis Webb and the Giants backup offense have a pretty solid day. But when it comes to stopping the run, I feel like we're going to do a solid job. The Jets have a really good defensive line. Last week, we made a couple nice run stops. Falcons also had some pretty solid runs, and I kind of expect the same from it this week. The run defense probably won't be terrible, but they will give up a couple runs, but overall they're good. And I do feel like the Jets defensive line is going to get a lot of pressure too. We did get a lot of pressure against the Giants in the joint practices, and I feel like that will carry over in the preseason games. But this is the last preseason game, and any backup player, any player that's fighting for a roster spot in this game is going to be playing their hearts out, because this game could very well be the last time some of these players ever see the field again. So they're going to be playing for their spot. They want to be on a roster. So they're going to be playing super hard this week, and I do feel like we're going to see a lot of competitive football, and it will be a pretty entertaining game, and hopefully not as many penalties. So will we win? Well, we've seen great play from Chris Streveler these past 2 weeks, and I feel like it continues. And we've scored 24 points the past 2 weeks. I feel like we scored 24 points in this game as well, and I think we win 24-21. What are you guys' thoughts on the video? What do you think we're going to be doing Sunday against the Giants in the preseason game? Is it a win? Is it a loss? Are you going? Comment it down below, and I'm your host, Jet, signing off for now. See you guys later. Peace.